हो जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. We all suffer from one disease, and the disease is we want to do something, and that disease of doing goes so deep that we want to uh, even do devotion. What is done is upasana. We go to the temple, we offer flowers, we offer naivedyam, we chant the Lord's name. This all falls in the purview of doing upasana. Now, the result of this upasana is devotion. Devotion is never done. Devotion is not a thought. In simple words, instead of devotion, take a word love. You will understand easily. Okay? Boy loves a girl and mother loves the child. So, what is the difference? In case of boy and a girl, that love is an action. And in case of the mother and the child, that love is not an action, it is an experience. So, whether we use the same word as a verb or a noun, that will change our complete understanding about life. प्यार किया नहीं जाता, हो जाता है. Similarly, ध्यान किया नहीं जाता. When we say be attentive, we don't say do attentive. So, this disease of doing goes so deep in our system. And when we do something where our attention goes, there are three possibilities. One possibility is our attention goes in the field where we were acting, doing something. So, like I am talking to you, this is an action. Now, where is my attention? So, there could be one possibility. My attention is on you, and that you are listening, and because of this listening, you will improve. If this is my attention, net result will be I will be totally frustrated in life because neither you are listening nor you are going to improve. So, I am doing the karma, result is frustration. Second thing is my attention is on I. See? I am talking about these ignorant people. I don't know to what extent they will understand or not, I am talking to them. So attention is on I. In Delhi, many years before, I was introduced to a group of ladies, Punjabi ladies, elderly ladies, satsang. Then okay, say, Amma, what should I talk? You tell me. So they say, Swamiji, please talk to us on Upanishad. Kathopanishad you talk. I said, okay. Now the person who conducted me, elderly man, Swamiji, will they understand Kathopanishad? I said, have you understood? No, I am hearing Upanishad for years together, and these ladies, what they will understand? Then I said, now I must give him his right place. So I asked, I said, Mama, what you have studied before I came here, you have been doing satsang regularly, is it not? Yes, Swami, we are doing. What you have learned from whom? Tell me something. So they say, Swamiji, we have studied Yoga Vasishta, we have studied Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Do you know the names? Forget about studying. So when we do something, many a times we have this notion, and I is responsible for doing good to the world. And the third area of attention will be our mind. What is the quality of our mind before we take up any job? What is the quality of our mind during the execution of the job? And what is the quality of the mind when the job is over? It is here our attention should be. So three places attention should be clear. So we do japa. Where is attention? See? Attention is the mala and the watch. Here, in every nook and corner there is a watch. See? Anywhere you go, whether it's a toilet, whether it's a temple, there's a kitchen, anywhere. Remind you, get out. Enough. So all the time our attention is when this japa will be over. See? Or our attention is on, I have been doing japa for so many years, कुछ नहीं हुआ. किसको? भगवान को. See? Therefore, we have to focus attention on the quality of our mind. See, when we live as the body, for the body, on everybody, we have limited our existence. And wherever there are limitations, incompleteness, there is bound to be a desire. See? When your stomach is full up to the throat, then you will not desire for food. It's full. So, when there is a sense of incompleteness, that sense of incompleteness generates an uneasiness in the mind. That uneasiness in the mind is called desire. Now, don't accept because I am telling you, work on it. When we are not identified with our body as in dream or as in deep sleep, that time there is no desire. Because we are not accepting ourselves to be limited or finite. So when the desire becomes prominent, then the desire becomes the cause for activity or karma. In Vedanta, this is called as avidya kama karma, hrudaya granthi, not of the heart, which is not but very naughty, put so into activities. So, avidya kama karma. And if we see where is our life of karma is in these three areas: body identification, desire, karma. Till such time, all our karma activities are directed towards fulfilling our desires. There is no end to it. One desire is always followed by other desire. It is raining nicely, I wish I get a nice cup of tea. The poor wife or poor husband goes and prepares cup of tea. Because in this country, everybody is poor. So, tea comes. Only chai. Pakoda, second desire. When pakoda desire comes, मिर्ची नहीं है क्या? मिर्ची पकोड़ा. 1, 2, 3. The rule is, whenever the desire is about something finite, it generates next desire. This we have to learn and understand. Desire about the finite generates next desire. So we desire infinite. So what is the infinite? Start working on it. So sounds are finite. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, finite. So between the two mantras, there is a silence. Silence is infinite. So make silence as the object of desire. So I want to experience silence. And when you go still deeper in your own being, you come to know sounds originate from two sources. We are one source of sound, and the world is other source of sound. When we are one source of sound, then we keep on talking to ourselves. This point I have been emphasizing shamelessly a number of times. You may try. Give it a try. I have named this yoga. I didn't tell in your Vedanta Society in New York, because those people may not be able to digest. They are all Gambhirananda. I call this yoga, don't talk to yourself, as commode yoga. Commode yoga. When you do your prana pratishtha on the commode in the morning, till the job is done, don't talk to yourself. Then we are working on the mind. Because mauna is the discipline of mind. It is not the discipline of speech. Mana prasada saumyatvam maunam atma vinigraha, Bhagavad Gita tells. So one source is we are the source, sounds which are finite. So we stop talking to ourselves. Then sounds also come from outside. So what is to be done? Only one thing you can do it. There is no other option. Remain indifferent. Any sound. Remain indifferent. Now see, when we talk, talking is an action. When we don't talk, we have stopped acting. Speech is a karmendriya, organ of action. So we stop karma, not talking. Then we remain indifferent to the sounds. Listening the sounds is jnanendriya. Hearing is jnanendriya. Now both karmendriya and jnanendriya, both are engaged in the absence of sound. So absence of sound being one, and therefore being infinite. Sounds are created, sounds are maintained, sounds end. Om. Om. Silence is not created, silence doesn't end. Even behind the sounds, the silence is. When we start working on our mind, then we will naturally be introvert. World will not make any difference to us. Where we are, when we are, what we are makes no difference. You are at peace with yourself. So when these three things happen, now our attention is not on the body or the desire or the karma, then now we have graduated, now we have come to Anahat Chakra. These three things which I told you, they are the lower three chakras. So this your Mooladhara Chakra is body identification. Swadhisthana Chakra is the seat of desires. Manipur Chakra is the abode of greed, lobha. We have to rise above the three. When we rise above the three, we have come to the Anahat Chakra. Coming to Anahat Chakra means now our attention is, now we start working on the mind. In Mooladhara Chakra, we are working on the body, for the body, by the body, on everybody. In Swadhisthana Chakra, our whole life is fulfilling our desires. In Manipur Chakra, there is no end to the greed. But more. When we rise above these three, then we have started working on the mind. At this point, we should be very distinctly clear. As we work by the body and on the body, working by the body is earning the bread and butter, and working on the body doing exercises in the same manner, working by the mind is default settings. all unwanted gossip goes on. What is unwanted gossip? Two types. One is we keep on talking to others, and the theme is the past, our past or their past. And we get so much involved and lost in that. These Marathi people, they have got this funny thing. They call it, चला गप्पा मारूया. अरे अने गप्पा मारना उनके लिए is one of the most essential act of the day. And what they'll be talking, the same Purani Vade, all old things. Remember that teacher used to be with us, we used to beat him and he used to beat us. Acha, chai le. What life? See? Therefore, when we are spending our time, we have to remain aware. Are we getting lost in the past by default settings? And the second thing, our mind is engaged in worrying about the future. Now, do you know what is a worry? Worry is an attempt to solve the non-existing problems. I don't know what is going to happen. We don't relax. But then we create the problem. Suppose this happens, then I don't know what is going to happen. Relax. If you know what is going to happen, be prepared. In short, these two areas of natural running by default is working by the mind. Arrest this working by the mind. And then the second thing comes, working on the mind. Now, this is what I told you. Working on the mind begins with this 2 points only. First, listen to silence. Second, don't talk to yourself. Slowly, as the time passes, we get too much attracted towards silence. You will see in most of the ashrams, it is written there, keep silence, keep silence. You may keep outside silence. Inside, volcanoes are erupting. What about that? See? Therefore, we have to go beyond it. Now, how to go beyond it? Again, play. Never do meditation. I am not in favor of doing meditation. Play, meditation, meditation. So, when we play, what happens? If you are a child, you will worry about success or failure. If you are a grown-up person, you are just playing with the child just to keep him busy and occupied. You are not concerned about victory or defeat. In the same manner, your meditation will never fail if you are playing meditation. Many times, स्वामी जी आज का मेडिटेशन एकदम सॉलिड हो गया. आइसक्रीम है क्या? कल का नहीं जमा था, आज जमा. अरे इज मेडिटेशन ए योग और ए भोग? See friends, bhoga happens if there is a bhogi. Success happens if there is a doer. Failure happens if there is a doer. Even there is neither a doer, karta, nor the enjoyer, bhokta, then you have reached the right destination. And therefore, On the spiritual path, there is never a failure. And therefore, there is never a victory. See, my friends, therefore, first we are taking care of the sounds, words. Work on it for a few years. Then we will be attracted towards silence. Then we start enjoying silence. A little bit of disturbance here and there. You must have seen there are some Mahatmas, when there is little bit of disturbance in the audience, they become angry. In Mumbai, in one college auditorium, my lectures were there. Before my lectures, 7 days some other Swamiji's lectures were conducted. So next day my lecture started. So I was introduced. Now our Swamiji has come, relax. See? I said, what is this introduction? He said, no, earlier Swamiji came, he was so strict. He has told, put a board outside. Even nobody should come even 1 second late. And if somebody gets up and goes in between, he will look at him. इसको भी कच्चा खाओ कि पका के खाओ? See? That kind of anger. See? You know, old people, they have got a BP problem. BP means bladder pressure. They can't hold it beyond a particular limit. Karyam va sadhayami. So, if they get up in between and go, he will look at them. Don't disturb. See, friends, somebody can disturb you if you cooperate with the disturbance. Don't cooperate. Therefore, sounds may not disturb us, and silence may not make us addicted to silence. Now, for this, we'll do 1 or 2 experiments. First experiment, in your mind you do, chant whatever mantra you are chanting for a minute or so. Then I'll tell you next technique. Now you have done chanting. Now add one more parameter. You are chanting and you are listening your own chanting. Two together. Stop. Now you yourself have experienced the difference. When we chant, actions become mechanical after some time. Your involvement is not required. Most of the people who do the japa, in their japa doing, their actions after some time become mechanical. For example, suppose you are doing Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram. After some time, it will become mechanical. But if you are listening to your own chanting, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Ram, Jai Ram. Chanting is kriya. Listening is jnana. When knowledge and action they merge, that is called as Chaitanya. When they are separate, it is called mind. What they call in Kundalini Marga as Sushumna Nadi, where Jnana and Kriya they merge, Ida and Pingala. Ida is Jnanam, Pingala is Karma. And they merge. This is the technique. In this, how many times we have chanted is secondary, but how much time we were busy in this important. Now, again, chant the Lord's name slowly, not in a hurry, and just demonstrate that way you do in your mind. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. In this, first we give importance to the sound. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Then the shift is to the silence between the two names. And then what we have to experience, that you will know after you do it for some time. Do it in your mind. If you have done this, so our attention is on the sound of the mantra, then our attention is also on the silence between the two mantras. Now take the next step. Attention should be on our own beingness, awareness. You try whichever way you like, then I'll explain you exactly what it means. Give it a try for a minute or two. Same both mantra and silence. Over. Now see, whatever is your experience, now come to this understanding when sounds are created, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, nothing is added to us. When there is a silence, there is no loss. Sounds do not disturb us. Silence do not make us lonely. So we rise above. This is called Dvandva. Dvandvair vimukta sukadukka sanjnaihi gachanti amudaha tat avyayam padam. Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter. Dvandvai vimuktaha. Here, Dvandva is what? Sound and absence of sound. Joy, absence of joy. Gain, absence of gain. Everything in this world is existing only in complementary opposites. There is nothing in this world which is absolutely singular except Paramatma. How important it is. Therefore, we rise above now the mantra and the silence. So now three things you have to simultaneously work on. Chant the mantra, leave the gap, be aware of the gap, again chant the mantra, be aware of the mantra, and then slowly come to recognize that addition of mantra doesn't give us anything, and silence we don't lose anything. This reality, which is supporting the presence and the absence, is beyond the presence and absence. Waking and dream comes, nothing is added to me. Deep sleep and samadhi happens, I don't lose anything. Vedesha sarvai ahameva vidyaha. This is the ultimate Etat buddhva, again 15th chapter. Etat buddhva buddhiman syat कृतकृत्यश्च भारत. How important it is. एतत् बुद्धवा. करना कुछ नहीं है. After having come to this stage, then we take the next leap. The next leap is all this is happening only with reference to the body, speaking, silence. Now let us get out of it. What it is like being other than the body. Now you are not satisfied only with quietness. What it is like being other than the body. We come to a blind end. What does it mean? Work on it. Find out other than the body means what? I am other than the glass means what? Whatever are the attributes of the glass, they don't belong to me because I am other than the glass. If we are playing, I am other than the body. Now start playing. Simply sitting quite dumb like a Dumbo is not enough. Then the body is a shape, a form. Okay. So other than the body means what? No form, no shape. Good. Now work on it. Is there anything in this world which has no shape, no form? Yes. Space. Good. Now start playing. What must be the experience of the space? Now you have dropped Ram Nam, you have dropped everything. Now with that mind is available, you have sharpened your mind completely. Now work with that mind. So what is the space? Space supports everything, rejects nothing, but doesn't get influenced by anything. Now for this, has the space to do anything special? That is a natural state. Nothing has to be done. Exactly the same way. Now apply this in your own life. I see red color. Red color does not influence my vision. What I have to do? It is our natural state. This is what we mean by undoing meditation. Okay? Go deeper and in your own experience. Colors and forms are varieties. Red is not yellow, yellow is not blue, blue is not brown. But all of them are seen by the same vision, which is without any color, without any form. See? Therefore, real spiritual practice is Buddha come to recognize this. Same thing for all the sense organs. Whether we are hearing God's name or we are hearing abuses, it makes no difference to the ears. Whether there are noble thoughts or ignoble thoughts makes no difference to the mind. See, whether waking dream or deep sleep samadhi makes no difference to us. Waking and dream comes, stays, goes away. The same. Deep sleep samadhi comes and goes away. We are the same. Like in the space, noisy, raining clouds come, rain, thunder, go away. Nothing happens to the space. Space doesn't become wet, doesn't become disturbed. Then they have gone, space is the same. Similarly, the second lot of clouds come, only noise, no rains. That also goes. Nothing happens to the space. Then there is pitch darkness. Nothing happens to the space. Is it not our experience? First, clouds, waking experience, thunder and rains. Second cloud, only thunder, no rains, dream. Third, pitch darkness, deep sleep. Nothing happens to us. They come and go. When the vision is not influenced by the red color, when the vision is not influenced by the blue color, when the vision is not influenced by the round shape or a triangular or a square shape, is it an achievement for the vision? Think. When good thoughts come, bad thoughts come, or no thoughts come, is it an achievement for the mind? No. Therefore, real spiritual practice is we go beyond achievement and failure. When failure happens, regrets. When achievement happens, arrogance. I तो बाबा sit every day for meditation. Maybe 3-4 घंटे तो हो ही जाता है. Or buffalo sit for 8 hours. See? In when one mosquito coming and disturbing, we get disturbed. In front of buffalo, trucks come. So they say to the driver, so what? No difference. Ultimately, prayatna shaithilya ananta samapatibhyam. See, Patanjali Maharshi says, what is asana? Not twisting the body. Asana is sthira sukham. You are steadily happy and happily steady. Sthira sukham. And for that, what is the sadhana? Sadhana is prayatna shaithilya ananta samapatibhyam. See, ananta samapati means remaining in the natural state. Now, those who are hard of hearing, they have to put lot of efforts when they listen the satsanga. And then they get tired. And therefore, why waste time? They go to sleep. Because they were not normal. Ananta Samapatti was not there. Therefore, they had to put efforts. Therefore, they get tired. See? Therefore, what is spiritual evolution? We are effortlessly functioning in this world. As effortlessly as the space supports the four elements without getting influenced by them. We have taught our mind only extremes. Extremism is very easy. Either keep on eating, or don't eat at all. Either keep on talking, or don't talk at all. Easy. Perfect balance. Yuktahar viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapnavabodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. Dukkha, harm is hani, destroyer of the miseries, if we are able to maintain this balance. Therefore, prayatna shaithilya, we don't have to prove anything to anybody. We don't have to justify anything. Be at peace with yourself. You are living in meditation. Be at peace doesn't mean all the time. Zyada hi peace hai. No. 100% alert and yet quiet. Three qualities of the mind: quiet, alert, and vigilant. Quiet, non reactionary. Alert, but not dumb. Vigilant, when interacting with the world, are some dots and dents created on the mind or not? Be aware. Shatro, mitre, putre, bandho, ma kuru yatnam vigraha sandho. This is our Mahamantra. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. Don't create friends and enemies in this world. Be friendly. Bhagavad Gita, Maitra Karuna Evacha. Maitra means be friendly. In this manner, when we slowly understand in depth the real meaning of spiritual life, then only life discovers fulfillment. And that fulfillment, Bhagavan says, Etad buddhva buddhiman syat krutakruttascha bharata. There are no regrets of failures. There is no arrogance of success. There is no guilt of past. See, mind is completely erased of all the wounds, all the abscesses. Nothing, clean mind. Because as we can do nothing to the space, and for that it is natural. In the same manner, asanga shastrena dridena chitva. Last thought now. Asanga shastrena dridena chitva means what? Attachment is an illusion. Nobody is attached to anything in this world. This is our illusion. We are not attached even to our own body. Have we not discarded our childhood body? We have discarded our teenage body. We discarded our middle-aged body. We will discard the old-age body. We discard the waking experience. We discard the dreams, whatever beautiful the dream may be. We discard the sleep also. We don't hold on to anything in this life. So non-attachment is our natural state. Attachment is an illusion. See, friends, living in this wisdom is spiritual life. Otherwise, the same old stuff, when we were there, forget about it. Enough. See, the joy, that is what is called as spirituality. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.